Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? We're here for this Jormungand. Yes, yes. I believe we're on season 2, episode 2 now, guys. I actually, just like I said before, my episode 1 reaction of season 2, I believe I have watched this episode before, but it was because where I was watching before it got mislabeled or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead with this one. Is what it is. I think that's on my chin. That's on my chin. That's on my chin. But yes, with live action. Let's go, guys. Yo, Hex bad as bitch. That witch.
The CIA has 4 distinct
you know what I'm saying?
spies. But the kind that make me want to turn and run when I encounter them in the field is the
POO.
the paramilitary. They're the ones who carry out the agency's combat operations.
Hex? What, like a hexagon?
Nah, it's German, short for like witch.
Just putting a bullet in Coco won't be any fun. I have to figure out what in this world would hurt her most, and then destroy it.
I think we took a wrong turn back there.
The fuck?
All the damn roads look the same. I couldn't help it.
It's all right, little lady. No one's on your case about this.
It's pretty here.
Makes you wonder why people would choose a place like this to fight a war. You know, a few years before you were born, this valley was the site of Europe's bloodiest battle since World War II.
Yeah.
Well, it makes perfect sense to me. Everyone fights over it because they want the beauty all to themselves.
Good point.
There you
Guess
go.
I never looked at it that way.
They want
You're a
that
wise
beauty.
kid.
Yeah, boy. Oh, there's a
Sochi
bookman
reporting.
motherfucker right there.
As requested, sir.
He's young,
It is.
still follows orders. Seems we're off to a good start.
This is Sergeant Renato Sochi. He runs our intel gathering ops on
Your
the
boy
low.
R, yo.
Hello, my name is George Black. I hear you're good with ground intel. You mind giving me a hand for a bit?
Black is CIA, Sergeant. Help him. The Italian Army's always happy to relay vital intelligence to our American friends. Please give Mr. Black everything he needs.
Right. I'll do my best, sir.
Oh, you won.
Grazie, Baratinaya.
Puppet master, huh?
It's a nickname, Renato. You're more than welcome to come up with your own for me. We'll be working together.
You have
for a
another one
while.
over?
The name I came up with for him was Saw. At that point, a jagged blade was how I viewed the CIA's tactics. But Saw was careful, precise. With my intel, he orchestrated the killings of dozens of Bosnian war criminals.
Damn.
I quickly understood why others called him the puppeteer.
Puppeteer.
He controlled an army of agents in the region, and the fuel that kept them moving and him powerful was information. I never quite knew how many other agents he had like me, but I do know he controlled all of us, manipulating our hearts and minds perfectly, all for the greater mission. And with his many successes, Saw quickly rose through the ranks.
Son of a...
Well, you in a tight spot. Oh, shit.
Peacekeeping force! Damn it! Kill anyone suspicious. Those were always the bad guy's orders. I watched helplessly as the militia in the Republic of T executed every civilian who even looked at them funny. That meant it was only a matter of time before the number came up on my source and his family.
Too slow! Speed is what keeps your sources alive! If you're even half a second slower than your enemies, you'll be zipping your civilian friends into body bags!
Yeah, no matter. They looking out for you, bruh. But criticize you at the same time.
I
think it's time you lost that uniform and officially joined the company. It'll be fun.
All my records from when I was in the BERSERK are real. But everything after, up through joining Coco's crew, is fake. I work for Saw. I can't betray him.
Wow. You can't betray him because of what he did for him right there. Who
Third
knows if he
Special
didn't
Ops,
set that shit up?
Wide-range radio comm platoon. The
You never
so-called
know.
WW platoon was an aborted attempt to create an all-female special ops group, made up entirely of West Point grads. Hex had already made lieutenant when she got the call. The squad did so well, they were even allowed to wear Green Beret kit. But the unit never had full backing. Brass shut it down when too many of the women dropped out. At least that was their official reason. The truth is, many generals simply remained uncomfortable with female soldiers, so they cooked up an excuse. To keep the women quiet, they were bought off with promotions, except for Hex. She rebelled and quit. That's when a recruiter for the company invited her into the spy game. I met with her myself around that time to feel her out. She struck me as a true patriot. Confident, too. Hex
She's
came
dead
right
now,
out and said
man.
she was a better soldier than any man. The morning of 9/11, Hex's fiancé died in one of the towers.
Shit.
She was already in Eastern Europe serving as a POO, so she flew to Afghanistan and promptly went to work. But even in those crazy days, her brand of terrorist hunting started skirting international law. She deeply loves this country, but the feeling's not mutual. She's become so destructive, I've been ordered to keep her under my thumb. So I included Hex in Operation Undershaft. This way, I can keep her from using counter-terrorism as an excuse to destroy a perfectly good arms network.
Yeah, this is Hex. Goodness, I certainly haven't heard from you in a long time.
You're doing well, I hope? I'm afraid something urgent's come up. I was wondering, have you sent out any hitmen lately? After the arms dealer Coco Hekmatyar?
I don't follow, Chief. What exactly are you trying to get at here? Oh, wait. I see.
Operation Undershaft is really all about Hekmatyar, isn't it?
Back in Eastern Europe, we may have had our differences, but I assure you, ordering a hit hasn't even crossed my mind this time around.
Then everything is calm. That's good. Let's keep it that way. Bye, Hex.
Spy Master. One little phone call and Chief Black completely ties my hands. At least he hopes so. But I've got a loophole. There are ways to destroy people's lives without killing them.
Oh shit. Now Jonah. Purple. Purple moon. Purple rain.
You'd think an arms dealer would be more cautious about using up her own product.
Damn.
We've got a sniper! Smoke grenade! Cover us! Damn it!
Woo!
I said sniper! Everyone on the channel, Lauren's dead.
Damn.
Motherfucker! Even with the smoke cover, they're tracking our outlines in the moonlight. She must have guys with special ops experience. If we can't turn the tables again, we'll go from hunters to hunted to dead. Coco Hekmatyar, the arms dealer, the terrorist. I can't let you live. Don't stop shooting until they're all dead! Move!
Damn, son.
You're American too, huh? Either way, I can't let you kill the little lady.
I just can't seem to sleep when there's a full moon.
Memories. life, yo.
Scared. Please save me, Velvet. I don't want to die. I'm begging you. You have to save me.
Coco!
Damn.
Don't cry, little lady. I got your back. You don't have to pay me 1 red cent to do it, either.
Echo, have you been shot? Oh, God. Echo!
But I do have just one condition. What do I always tell you? A leader should always smile, not scowl or threaten. That is the key to the life we lead.
Wow.
I just can't seem to sleep when there's a full moon.
Thank you so
Go for your
much.
Honda by
I
your
love
pass.
you, Coco.
My pleasure. I'm glad you decided to go with us, Miss Torahovsky.
You're a real lifesaver. With the new regulations, I could never have imported these. And I do love Japanese craftsmanship. By the way, you haven't done anything untoward lately, have you?
No, I've been exceedingly boring. Why do you ask?
A friend of mine in France's General Directorate for External Security, well, he says that you have some CIA tracking you, and that all of them are top-notch agents. Some of the scariest hardasses he's ever seen.
Oh,
Please be
shit.
careful, Coco.
If she heard that from the DGSE, they're snooping around my business too. I think it's time we got out of France.
The CIA are the hardest pests for a businesswoman to shake, yes? There was one who latched onto me. What did he go by? Bookman, I think?
Yes, Bookman. Real name George Black. Runs the European branch of the National Clandestine Service. Isn't he the guy who made a name for himself running intel during the Yugoslav wars?
Yes, you certainly know your enemies. That's my Coco. I once got mixed up with George when he was working out of his agency's Rome branch. He's an old-school Cold Warrior type. Thinks he can pull the strings on arms dealers like they're puppets. Lucky for me, my DGSE friends got him off my back.
Look at that smile,
A
dude.
guy like him pulling our strings. You and I both know that's impossible.
You two seem to be getting along.
I just think she's an interesting person. I don't know. She's the kind of woman who could do anything. Arms dealing just happens to be where she wound up.
Funny you say that, Coco. I've always thought the same about you.
Nah, this is the only path for me.
You sure about that?
Worrying about this man hard, yo. He said he can't betray Saul. Shit.
Crazy to think we're in an age where even magazines are plastic.
Great, isn't it? As a matter of fact, I'm setting all of you guys up with brand new gear. Say hello to your new little friend, the Magpul Masada. Glad you like it. I was kind of worried you were all gonna go, "K."
It's not like we've been having any problems with the current rifles.
Aha! I knew you would say something like that, Jonah. My plan is for the whole unit to use the same type of ammo and magazines. That way we can always help each other out in a pinch.
Just gonna go for sidearms too, little lady?
Funny you should ask. This is your new handgun. The Sig Sauer SP 2022. Like with the rifles, the idea is for everyone to use the same caliber rounds. Anyone who wasn't using 9mm before, you are now.
Well, don't just show it off, fire some rounds.
Alrighty.
Get him.
If you can't match my shooting, you'll be punished.
Aw, thanks for opening your big mouth, R. Now we got a player game.
That might be impossible.
Oh, practice, yo.
Too slow, boys. At this rate, you'll be shot to pieces.
Jonah, wrong spot.
Oh, sorry.
Run the drill again.
Shit, sorry.
Don't let the person you're protecting fall.
What? You son of a bitch! Dude, that's why I said I'm sorry! Oh man, you look like freaking Two-Face!
Don't laugh, it's your fault!
Oh, come on now, guys. Don't want any Two-Faces here.
Alright, again! Live ammo this time!
Let me get some water first, Chief.
R?
What's up?
You know a CIA agent? People call him Bookman?
Yeah, I'm familiar with him. Met him in Bosnia when I was still Italian Army. He needed some intelligence I had on local warlords, so I helped him out a few times. Bookman, Baratanayo, Deeb. His real name was...
Mr. George Black. Now he runs his own branch.
Well then, you've already done your homework.
I've heard rumors about him tracking us, so I wanted to see what you knew since I figured you'd actually met him in person.
Well, I can tell you he's a big eater. He had a little gut on him then, so by now he could look like Santa Claus.
I guess working for the CIA makes you stress eat. Look at Chocolate.
I know Bookman's good with languages. He majored in Arabian literature as an undergrad, so that's where the Adib nickname comes from. That's what he told me, though I think it means something else. See, when he investigates something, he makes it a point to learn every detail he can, like a scholar.
Ah, good to know.
Does this have anything to do with what those hitmen said? Didn't they mention something about the CIA?
No. Bookman came up in some other rumors. I think the Hitman stuff is a coincidence. I can't see someone as high up as the Euro branch chief playing that card. Ever hear of another agent who goes by Hex? A paramilitary operations officer? You know, POO?
Sorry. Don't know him. Does his face have 6 sides or something?
She's a she. Hex as in witch.
Whoa, from the sound of it, you've had a run-in with her before. Why don't we talk about something else? You know, spare you the bad memories. And don't forget, you got us now. No matter how nasty your enemies may be, little lady, this squad will keep you safe. Yep.
Burning daylight!
Coming.
Hold on, did he just expose himself? I don't know that.
Jonah. Trace over your target with the muzzle. Nice.
You saw how she reacted to him when
Squeeze the
he
trigger
said
just
that.
as they meet. You'll hit
But
clean every time.
that's if she thinks about it like that, the way that I'm thinking about it.
Your targets will almost always be moving, too. If you can't keep up, you won't hit them.
Got it.
Damn, he's good.
Hex. Who the hell is she? I have to know.
Damn!
No matter how many we kill, there are always more. Like roaches. We can't make any lasting progress against them until we find the source. You hear me, Team Cutthroat? Even while serving the worst years of Iraq and Afghanistan, the military couldn't accept your unconventional methods. Always hounded by the MPs, but now you're my army, and your methods are my methods. 10 Hut, move out!
You're all crazy ass bitches, too bad enough.
We have visual on Hex and Team Cutthroat.
Keep tracking them. How about this one, and that?
No problem, Mr. Black. I'll have that right out.
It's about time you picked up the phone. When were you planning on answering my question? I think I sent you that first text about 10 hours ago. You taught me speed was everything in this game, So much for that.
I thought you'd understand the delay in my response meant you were asking a question I'm not able to answer. Just know she's a deep cover agent. That's all I can tell you. You know how this works. I wouldn't tell someone about you either.
Yeah, deep cover my ass. She's acting right out in the open. We've already had run-ins with her assassins.
I'll tell you who I think she is, Saw. I think Hex is the one behind all the recent attempts on our group. Are you okay with some rogue agent screwing Operation Undershaft?
Because you promised you were gonna get to the bottom of this.
I hear you are. I'll call you back soon. R, you are my right arm, and Hex is my left. As such, she will continue to be a critical player in all of my department's activities. She's staying for the long haul, especially since that left arm is attached to a fist that smashes terrorists. If she wants a sacrifice, we may have to give it to her. Even if it's the life of a single child.
Okay, guys, so it seems this guy Bookman, puppeteer, working things in the background. You know, at the end, he even said that Hex is his left arm, R is his right arm. You know, Hex seems to be a little bit more off the chain. You know, like if Bookman had leashes, okay, for Hex and R is on his leash. Hex isn't really on the leash. She's that big ass goddamn dog that's like, whoa, shit, you know what I'm saying, doing what she kind of wants all the goddamn time and shit. And that could cause a problem for him. I don't think he realizes that just yet, but maybe he does, you know. And he even said it at the end. He she's gonna do what she's gonna do, you know, even if it costs something great, you know. And it seems like Hex has come down to the idea that Coco values Jonah, and values Jonah a lot. So much so that she is going to actually go after Jonah. You know, kill him, capture him, whatever, in order just to get at Coco, you know, because she wants to really break Coco. She doesn't want to just kill her. She wants to break her, you know, and she feels that with the reconnaissance that she has, that Jonah is someone very important to her, close to her, stuff like that. Jonah is someone that she values, which is right. You know, she always, throughout the first season and what we've seen so far, Jonah is someone that she keeps close. You know, she's always confides into him. You know, is getting him, is teaching him, and stuff like that and everything. So she kind of has the right idea. Hex has kind of the right idea. R is more upset because Bookman, I guess, didn't let him know anything about Hex. Like, who the hell is Hex? You know what I'm saying? And I'm worried about how this is going to play out, because Hex is going to go ahead and go after them. She is kind of running loose and kind of rampant, and that's what R is worried about. Of course he's going to protect himself and protect Coco and everything in that instance, you know, because he's kind of playing both fields in a sense, but he's not going to go ahead and just let Hex have her way and shit. It's an interesting kind of dilemma that he's in, but I kind of feel that R has been kind of set up in a way to think that he can't screw over Bookman, you know, because I mean, come on now, like in that instance, Bookman just in the right amount of time saved the people that he was trying to save. He was like, too slow. If you were like, time is everything, speed is everything, you know. It's like, I'm not sure about that, you know. But at the same time, what I was referring to earlier in the episode was when I said, like, did he just expose himself? Now, I'm not sure about this. I'm just kind of throwing this out there. But he said even though he didn't want to kind of like know who Hex was or anything, so this it could be wrong, you know. But he said he was like, "Oh, it seems like you had a run-in with Hex, this Hex before. I don't want to stir up bad memories." And when he said that, Coco like kind of responded in a way like, like, you know, and by him saying that, maybe she picked up on a fact, or maybe she probably doesn't know for sure, but maybe it was just enough to make her curious to be like, okay, why would he say that? And then that in turn would make her look more into Bookman and look more into R. Maybe, I don't know, because she did have a run-in with Hex. She does have obviously a bad memory, because during full moons they both can't fucking sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because of that time and stuff. So it is what it is, man. And it was interesting to see Coco kind of scared. That was the first time I ever seen her like really human, you know, in a sense. You know, she was actually scared for her life. She was like, "If I'm at, you gotta save me," you know, because I'm paying you. You have to save my life. And then it seems like this guy Echo kind of instilled on her the way that she runs her operation now. It's like a boss should always be happy, be proud, should always smile on your face, stuff like that, you know. And he was like, "Look, you ain't gotta pay me a dime. I'll protect you, little lady," you know. And you know, he did what he did. But anyways, man, interesting episode. Enjoyed it. Leave your comments below. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. Send my videos go live. That was Jormungand. Yeah, season 2. Till next time, and as always, thanks for watching. Peace. He just chilling. You used to put it in.